America, home of the free, the brave, and now, thanks to the ever-increasing national debt, the broke. There was a time when this country stood strong and was a guiding light for how other countries should operate. But now the country is in turmoil. And I know what you're asking yourself, my fellow Americans. Who could have caused this? Who? And I know some of you may like to blame politicians for the country's downfall. Reagan, Clinton, Bush, and our current president, Mr. Barack Obama. No. I say no. Your anger and your hate are misguided, America. You are pointing the finger at the wrong culprit. This is the reason for the country's current crisis. This is the reason you are going hungry at night. Look in the eyes of your enemy, America. Look in the eyes of those who are reaping the benefits of your hard work. Children. Children are the cause for the national debt reaching well into the trillions. The government doesn't want you to know this. But after watching 3 Michael Moore films, I have taken it upon myself to enlighten my fellow Americans about the atrocity that is the unemployed children epidemic. Did you know that 98% of children under the age of 14 are unemployed, and that the law requires them to be provided for? That's 3 meals a day. Life sure is good for children, but where does that leave you, America? Bills are piling up. Your bank account is being overdrawn. The weight of the world feels as though it is on your shoulders, while someone who hasn't even been an American citizen as long as you is getting a ride on Easy Street. Does that sound like the America that you know? What happened to no free rides? What happened to capitalism? What happened to our America? The debt is increasing, and the government is not doing anything about it. They offer no solutions. However, I do. I say that it should be illegal to mooch off the success of others, to attach yourself to another like a leech just because you weigh 40 pounds. I say that every American is responsible for himself, and in turn does not have to carry the burden of others. Did you know that while most Americans are at work between the times 9 and 5, that most children spend that time either watching cartoons or napping? And the ones who aren't doing that are going to school, a place that we pay for, America. And I'm sure that you know as well as I do that they don't appreciate that like they should. Now, I know some of you may want to hear the children's side of the story, want them to make a statement on the accusations that I'm making. Well, I am a very professional journalist, so I approached a child to get a statement. Here is what happened.
Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. How does it feel knowing that $80 billion of the taxpayers' money goes to feeding jobless children?
Daddy!
Hey, you get away from auto, you freak. Did I carry you?
Yes, well, that was, moving on. The government sits back while its people suffer. The good tax-paying Americans. Children use and abuse our policies for their own gain. They are hyenas and should not be trusted. What if the children want more? What if the children are not satisfied by just free meals and free places to live and a free education? What could we do to stop them? They are quicker, and they are not saddled with any debt whatsoever. Think about how dangerous these children can become. Debtless equals fearless. Sightings of massive child armies rallying around other slightly larger children have been seen more and more in the past few years. Soon our government will be overthrown by an enemy that it neglected to even tax. There is a solution, America. And that solution is jobs. Jobs for the millions of children living in our country. They could pay for their own food, their own housing, their own cars, and anything else that they need. Children joining the workforce. It would be a magical and glorious day. And within a few short months, I promise that this country's debt would be wiped out completely. But where would they work? Now, I know what you're thinking, America. You don't want these children jeopardizing the jobs that you have worked so hard to obtain. I have a solution for that as well, and it came from the last place that I thought to look. Other countries. In other countries, children are given the great honor and opportunity to work in what is called a sweet shop. And in these sweet shops, they make the goods that you and I use every day. Also, with a name like Sweet Shop, I'm sure it's a great and enjoyable experience for the little guys. Well, there you have it, America. My solution to the national debt crisis. But unfortunately, I cannot do it alone. I need you, America. Let your voice be heard. Get on Facebook. Get on Twitter. Write your congressman. Let them know that you are tired of being walked on. And soon the country will be saved, because Americans said no to oppression. They said no to being treated unfairly. They said no to ridiculous and crazy ideas, and said yes to freedom. Keep looking for my videos, America. Soon I will let you know how to fix war by integrating animals into the military.